Hey, besties. Welcome back to another episode of the Baddie Besties podcast. I'm your host, Alyssa.
And I'm your co-host, Samira, aka Samski. And today we got another game show episode.
Yeah.
You know, love is in the air, but so are arguments about text, late nights, what you doing messages. You in the WID, in the sliding through the text messages.
Not the DMs, girl.
DMs, sliding the DMs. It be happening in the DMs.
In this episode, we are going to be putting relationships under the microscope with stats, debates, some hilarious banter, some bestie talks. So
we're twinning today. That's my
We
twin.
are twinning.
Go
Twin.
best friends.
Go best friend. Go best friend.
All right, let's go round one. The love stat challenge. Are you ready?
I'm definitely ready.
All right, so relationships aren't just vibes, right? The numbers don't lie. You know, I'm a numbers girl.
Mm-hmm.
So we're really gonna look into these stats here and whether they actually hold up in real life. So true or false, bestie? Men who kiss their wives before leaving for work live an average of 5 years longer than men who don't.
No. I gotta say yes, because I just feel like if you kiss your wife, happy life. So you must be happy. So you won't live a long life, period.
Believe it or not, right? So
Don't tell me no.
No, it's true. A study from Germany backs this up. So apparently a kiss a day really does help improve a man's lifespan.
Oh my God. So there's been scientific studies.
Exactly. So if your man don't want to kiss you, you know, he really trying to die.
Yo, that's crazy. Make sure you send this to your man, period.
Clock it. But I don't see why he wouldn't want to kiss you unless maybe your breath stink.
Girl.
You know, morning breath in the morning.
You're going to have to get a tongue scraper or something to fix that issue.
Yo, but did you know couples who make up within 30 minutes after an argument are 80% more likely to stay together long term?
No way.
But that makes sense because I feel like when I get in an argument and if I don't like make up right away, and I understand a person has their feelings, but I really like in my body, I'm so anxious like the whole day.
Yeah, I agree.
And I'm like, now you're bothering my spirit because you don't want to just like get over it.
Absolutely. I feel like couples that get over things quickly too last longer because they get over things quickly, right? Like they move on, they forgive each other, and they probably have good communication skills if they're able to get from point A to point, Z within 30-minute time span.
Yeah. I just feel like if we have like our whole life together, like why are we arguing about something that's like very minuscule? Like it isn't, there's no reason for me to be sitting here.
There's nothing
going back and forth.
Absolutely. There's nothing I stand more. There's nothing I hate more than legit a long argument, like the anxiety that sits in the body the whole day, or even if it's a longer than a day. I'm gonna be so stressed. I can't be my best self.
I feel like men too. They have like egos.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I need to process this. I'm like, what do you need
process
to process?
is
What
gonna drive me crazy. Process. We need to talk right now.
Not you standing on business.
Sit down. We gonna talk about this.
All right. Period.
I got one for you, sis.
Tell me.
Round 2. Date him or dump him. Uh-oh. We are putting girls in tough spots. All right, we're going to get a little bit messy. So here's a scenario. You fix your man's homie a plate before him at the cookout. Now you're single. Was he right or was he just overreacting?
Damn straight he was overreacting. What you mean?
You think so?
Absolutely. I feel like this is... Why I feel like that's they put that shit on the shade room or something because
I've definitely seen that before, right?
So my issue with this is like if that person is my guest, and the way I was brought up in the Haitian culture, and like obviously I'm gonna feed my man, but if that person is my guest, like I feel entitled or not entitled, like I feel like in my mind like the way I was taught and I was raised was like okay, treat your guest, like make sure they're happy, so like give them a plate, but my man like. I don't know. Maybe I would fix them both at the same time and just maybe serve this like, I don't know. It is crazy. A tough situation, but I guess this kind of brings me like, what are your thoughts on that?
I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Okay, tell me.
Don't hate me, girls. Don't cancel me. Okay.
Tell me.
But I feel like because like we talked about earlier, men have those egos. So it's like luckily, if you have a good relationship with your man, he gonna understand you. He not about to leave you for this. But men they be getting emotional. They be in their feelings. So if you go and put a plate and give it to his man and you didn't even ask your man if he's hungry, it's kind of crazy.
Yo, so you're saying this is valid? Yo,
I don't think
that's ridiculous.
I think it's valid for you to be upset about, but never to break up. Breakup is crazy. But why, for him to feel some type of way,
why you need to be mad?
I just feel like,
why you mad, bro?
No, I feel like I would have already knew the assignment to not do that.
It's so hard because
at least
in my mind, I'm thinking maybe because cookout is different, but I'm like, if they're coming to my house for dinner, like, I feel like I don't think I would do this. I feel like I would set my plate and his plate, and then I would try to be like, okay, the food's ready on the table.
That's different.
But I'm like, I feel
that's different. But if if the man come over your house or whatever, the cookout, maybe you're already with your man, and you don't even ask your man if he's hungry, you go put his friend a plate of food and give it to him, and you didn't even ask your man or nothing.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. At least ask your man and bring.
You're adding additional context, which wasn't in the question.
But yes, it's part of the situation. What you
no,
mean?
It's not, because you're saying you added, he's hungry. I didn't ask that he's
exactly.
Hungry. That's that's context. You didn't ask your man if he's hungry and you went and fixed his homie a plate. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Well, they say you fix your man's homie a plate before him at the cookout. That's still crazy. Like, clearly you're fixing them both a plate and you gave it to the homie first and then you went and did your man second. If anything, I would have made my man a plate and then I would have asked his friend, are you hungry? I'll make you a plate. And then I would have made him a plate second.
Oh my God, is
that crazy?
See, in my mind,
is that crazy?
I guess maybe in the Haitian culture, I feel like it's kind of rude because like he's eating in front of his friend. Like the way I'm brought up,
I would do it at the same time, if anything.
Eating in front of somebody, even if they're not hungry, that's just kind of fucked up to just be eating while someone's looking at you. And he came
I agree.
to the cookout with you. I'm like, okay, then why you brought me here then? Like,
I agree.
But my thing is, the moral of the story too, they got 2 legs and 2 hands. Why they didn't fix the plate themselves at the cookout?
Period. Get your own food. How about that?
I need to fix my damn self a plate, okay?
You know what? I'm in here cooking all day.
Let me
get your homie some food. Come on.
Stop. I am my man. I will fix my man a plate. So I'm not going to even front like
one thing about Samira. She will make sure her man fed. Every time.
He gonna know, child. I will feed him. Okay. It's even, I don't know if you could relate. This is such a relatable thing.
What?
Like my man, he's a big eater.
Uh-huh.
So I know sometimes when he's done eating, he's not full.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll act like I'm done eating my food.
I do the same thing.
So he can eat the rest of my food.
That's love, sis. That's love.
I know he's not full, so I'll just give him like half my burger, even though I'm just like, you know what? I don't need my back to be big anyway.
Yeah.
So
I do that. I would just pretend I'm full, but I'm not. Because I know you're still hungry.
It's okay. I always have a sweet treat on deck. So
you just filled the rest up.
The rest is full from my dessert.
Period. See, she real one. Get you a real wife like Samira, okay?
Wait, you're the same. All right, let's get to round 3.
Here's a little scenario though. I got another one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got one more. This one's tea.
Tell me.
Your bestie starts following your boyfriend on IG. Is that normal or not? That's sneaky behavior.
So I think context is important in this situation.
Okay.
Because I think if it's like bestie, you follow my man, you follow Terrell. That's not weird. Like I wouldn't think twice about the situation. But nowadays, people be throwing the word bestie very loosely. So imagine like you just met this girl and then she's your supposable bestie, and then all of a sudden, like you're following my man. I'd be like,
that's a little fishy to me.
Like, girl, I don't really know you.
Why you following my man?
Yeah.
That's weird.
That is very weird.
I feel like to follow someone's man, you have to know both of them for kind of a while, in my opinion, for it to like feel like it makes sense to do.
My issue though, and outside of the follow, you know how Instagram is mad messy? They put that damn like thing in They put the like thing in stories.
Oh, yeah.
They're mad messy because now everyone got to watch out with their likes. Because if I see my man liking a girl's story or vice versa, liking somebody's story, now I feel like Instagram
that's true.
Got people messed up because
take a screenshot, send it to their man, being like,
"Who wants
why you like
somebody
this?
That's thirsty liking somebody's stories?" I'm like, "Why are you liking the stories? You got nothing better to do?" Yo.
Instagram on the side of the girls. We about to find out what's going on.
But how are we gonna find out? The likes are just mad. It's too much.
It's honestly, it's too much anxiety. They didn't even need to add that into the mix for us. We didn't need it. Y'all could take it back, okay?
All right, let's go to round 3 real quick. Medium ugly men versus fine men with problems. So social media swears medium ugly men are the safest, but are they really? So do women actually want medium ugly men, or is it just a myth? And I want to ask you, what you think about a medium ugly man, or what's the vibe?
Yo, this is funny. I feel like, in my opinion,
yo, whatever comes out your mouth, bro, whoever you're talking to or whatever relationship, they about to feel some type of way.
Oh, no, ain't no way.
Okay,
I think in general, like, I can understand why women would say that they want a medium ugly man, because I feel like men that are pretty boys per se, like, they gon' dress to the T, they brush in every side of every corner, everything. Like, sometimes those are the ones that, like, are dangerous to look out for. But also I feel like medium ugly men are the same. I feel like a man is a man. It don't really got to do with fully his looks per se, whether he's medium or, I don't know, high.
So my response to this is I'm the only baddie in the relationship.
Period.
I'm not trying to date no Van Cleef boy, trying to dress a pretty boy. I'm sorry. I need a little rough around the edges. A man that got muscles that could pick me up. That's a real man. And if that's considered medium ugly in people's eyes, well, my man. I don't care what that looks like. I'm the baddie. He don't need to be a baddie. I don't need it. There's no other bitch in this relationship. I'm sorry. And I'm going to put it on period. Okay?
Say that again.
I'm going to put it on period. Too many men nowadays want to be the girlies. We got too many girly men. And this is nothing to do with people's sexuality. I'm saying in terms of, we're two in a relationship. I don't want anyone that's trying to be the female in the relationship.
Absolutely.
No, I need someone that's going to push my femininity and, like, wants me to be my feminine side. Like, that wants me to be soft and be that girl.
Period.
We both can't be that girl.
I agree.
And if so, I'm not the one for you, honey.
You know what, girl? I second that motion.
So if that's considered medium ugly, so be it. I'll take it medium ugly. If you're a pretty boy wearing the Van Cleefies, taking the selfie.
It's a lot going on. It's the mirror selfies. I'm about to gag. I can't with the mirror selfies. Y'all gotta stop doing that. Stop. At least get your boy to flick you up if you need a photo. Something.
Yo, man, mad pressed to get an Instagram photo.
Yeah, it's crazy out here. And I will say, if I'm dating you, in my eyes, you a 10 in my eyes, because you my man. It don't even matter the scale. I'm attracted to you. So I'm not going to be dating you if I think you're medium ugly. Period.
I 100% agree.
You look good. You fine.
He's the sexiest man on this earth.
Period.
He's period poo. One thing about these little podcasts, honey, you can get caught up, honey. You can get caught up saying something and end up single. Okay? We ain't going to be caught slipping here, child. My man, we locked in. Period. I'm not about to be caught up on this podcast.
Love you, Bookie.
But what's really funny is 90% of women say kindness is the most attractive trait in man.
Oh.
So looks could fade. You could be mid-ugly, medium ugly, but with just kindness, I think that goes a long way. And I feel like I could second that too. Because one thing which is so crazy is our Uber driver yesterday, God bless him. He was a man of God, Chris. And he had mentioned, if I could tell my 18-year-old self something, and it's crazy because we were like, do we remember this conversation? But I remember this very vividly now. He was like, that, believe it or not, my fiance now says being soft is more masculine, and like the most masculine thing ever. And he's like, if I could have told my 18 self that, like, just to be soft and just to be kind, that, like, the woman would have been all over me. And what's crazy to think about is, like, yeah, like, I appreciate a man that makes me feel like safe, that makes me feel like, just like being kind just goes a long way.
It goes so far. Ain't nothing worse than someone being mean to you. You know what I'm saying? I love a kind man, and I agree. Our Uber driver, what he was saying with being like being kind and being in his feminine energy, not him being a feminine Van Cleef, like you said, but being able to be with his daughter, being able to shed a tear, being able to talk about his traumas or what's hurting him or what's bothering him, or being able to hold space for you and what you're going through. Like, that's what
Too
makes
many
you
men don't know
attractive.
how to have a conversation.
They can't talk.
Yo, they can't talk, bro. I'd be like, they need to talk. Yeah, I'm just like, what are we doing here?
What's going on,
what are
honey?
we doing here? So, anyways,
I love it. I
just love how the studies prove that as well. That the girlies are getting wet for kindness. Girlies, they're drippy for kindness. So you want drippy? You know what to do, sir.
Be kind.
See?
Open up. We love that kind of stuff. Okay.
That wop. it's
wop.
It's getting juicy for just kindness.
That's crazy.
Just being a good man, because all looks, and as you age, they fade. Like, the man be going bald, the hairline be going back. Like, I mean, it's just unless you go get a hair transplant in Turkey, like they be doing nowadays, they just it be fading.
You got to have more within. You got to have more for longevity, right? So I love it. I got another one. Y'all ready for round 4, girls?
Let's go.
I hope we're keeping you awake. Wake up, okay? Do men really change?
Ooh, Lord.
Okay, we know this is an age-old debate. Does a man change when he finds the right women, when he wants to? What's the deal here? So here's the question. Here's the question. Who do you believe more? Women who swear they built him, or men who say they only changed because they were ready? Ooh.
Yo, this question is so tough, because as a woman, and I'm gonna speak for the side for the woman.
Okay.
The biggest, like, it's not an ick, but like the biggest, like, shit that got us fucked up is I built him to be the perfect man, and then a next sister gets my perfect man, and I'm not with him no more. That's that got us fucked up. And I have to use this vulgar language, because that really pisses me off.
Yeah.
Like, how I made this man know how to communicate. This man know how to, he gonna open my man was built this way already, thank God. You know, he stands on the right side of the street, or he, he opens the door. He does all this stuff. But like, sometimes a woman has to teach this man to do all this stuff, but then the relationship don't work out, and now he's the perfect man for the next woman. So I can understand, like, how just be like, wow, when he was with me, he was not that person at all. Like, that shit got you fucked up. Like, yeah. Like, that would get me fucked up. So it's a really tough answer. I know. Okay,
so let me ask you this.
Tell me.
Do you feel like
that's tough?
Do you feel like men change when they're ready for the woman? Like, they have to be ready? Or do you feel like do they change for the right woman, or do they change when they're ready on their own?
I think in any relationship, right? And we've talked about this in other podcasts, you need to be a whole person, right? Like, you can't be anything for anyone if you don't, like, figure out what you want. And men are very, like, egotistic. Like, they need a job, they need a purpose in their life, and they need stuff. So if they don't have this stuff set up already, I think they're gonna be playing a woman's face, essentially. Like, they're not ready to be in a relationship. They're not ready to be tied down. But when they're walking in their purpose, I think it's a timing thing. And you know, as a follower of Christ, I think God has that right person for you. So I do think it's a destiny and God's hand in the situation. So you know what? It's hard for me to say, because this debate is so.
It's a debate.
It's a debate. Like, is the man ready? Did the right woman come and he fell in love, or did he did he change for her? Honestly, I feel like God has that person for you, and the right person, if it's meant to be. And I truly feel like that in my heart, because when I think of even how I met my man and we're still together, like the way, like, it aligned till this day. I remember I was single up until I was like, what, 21, 22 years old.
Yeah.
Like, and he's my first and only boyfriend, which is crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Like, I have not dated I've dated, but I have not been in a full, like, blown out relationship like this. And now we're 6 years later in December. And
that's
I don't
heavy.
know. What is your
That's
thoughts?
heavy, period.
What are your thoughts on this? This is tough. I don't know.
Well, I agree with the answer here. So the answer here is that this is a trick question, right? Both sides are right. Research actually shows that people are more likely to adopt positive habits when in supportive relationships, but change ultimately sticks when the individual is personally motivated, which I agree. I feel like there's only so much a man is going to do. You can talk his ears off, but if he doesn't want to change, if he's not ready, if he doesn't genuinely feel that way in his body, he's just not going to go do that. Like, it's not his desire.
But a man could be ready, but don't want to be with you though.
Yeah, but then you're not the right person. You're the placeholder until you find someone that actually, inspires that out of him. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone has, right, or, I can't say everyone, but, everyone per se has the right person for them. So it's like, it's not that there's something wrong with you if he doesn't want you at all, right? But the right man for you is the right man for you.
I just don't like the idea that I built a nigga.
I agree.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
I built a man and the next girl gets to take him. Like,
absolutely.
Like, at this point in time, God forbid, if something were to happen to my relationship, I'm sorry, y'all got me fucked up. Y'all got me fucked up. The next person will come and swoop and get my man.
That would never happen because you will fight them. You gonna pull her hair out. You gonna pull his hair out.
I'm not fighting because I feel
that would never happen.
I feel like the person God has for me, they wouldn't even think in their mind to do that.
I agree. But that's why he's right for you and you're right for him.
I 100% agree. But I'm saying as another, I'm putting my empathizing with other females that go through this and that, like,
this happens all the time.
For instance, Kayla Nicole. I had to bring this up because I love my good sis. But to see she was with Travis Kelce for 7 years and then he swoops up with Taylor Swift after 2 years and now she got a ring.
Yeah.
So it's like, dang, Kayla Nicole, she invested her time with this man, built him up. I mean, 7 to 8 years, that's a lot of time. And then for him to just marry another person.
Yeah, I agree. I would definitely be fucking pissed. And we don't even like to swear on this podcast, but we got to do it for the emphasis, okay? It's crazy. It's crazy. And you know what else I will have to say though? Women, we are only fertile for babies. Let's just talk about that for X amount of years, right? At some point. So it's like we are on a time clock. So to go and waste 7 years of a girl's life is crazy to me. It's crazy to me.
Yeah, because now you're in your 30s. What they call it, geriatric pregnancy once you hit 35. Yeah. So now it's like you got me in a high risk pregnancy because your ass didn't want to lock it down.
Or let the girl go then. Like that is a really long time. And obviously, I'm sure he didn't plan it, she didn't plan it. I don't know her personally and I don't know their story. Love the girl, she's amazing. But we love you, babes. We love you. But she gonna find her right man, and
yeah, it's just.
But just for context,
it's just not easy because you can put yourself in her shoes. Because I'm like, right now, I'm about 6 years, so I literally would be sick to my stomach because a girl's turning 28.
You would have, quote unquote, wasted all the last since college.
I know. Just
for what?
Just like COVID wasted my damn time. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, anyway,
let's get to the next one. Last round here. Who do you listen to? Time for some messy family tests, right? Ooh, okay. Here's a scenario.
Okay.
Your husband and your father are arguing. Your husband says, "Go get in the car." Your father says, "Sit down."
Uh-oh.
What's your next move?
I'm gonna be like this. What do I do? I feel like personally, it depends on the argument because I feel like I'm always going to lean towards what my man said. But if I feel like my man is really foul, well, actually, you know what? If my man and my husband are fighting, we're leaving, period. I'm going in the car because why are we fighting?
Your man and your dad?
Yeah, if my man and my dad are fighting.
You're leaving?
My man and I are leaving. I'm going to just stay and fight with them. I'm not about to stay and fight. What are we fighting about?
Oh, no.
If they're heated, two heated men, if they're really mad and they're fighting, I'm gonna let you guys fight.
It's an argument. Like it's not an altercation.
Yeah, but it's a heated argument. That makes me uncomfortable personally. I'd be getting so scared. I don't want my family fighting with my man. No fighting. I'd be scared. What you think?
Okay, so your response is you're leaving.
I think I would see what the context is. If it's like a debate situation, and
so what you do? You stand up, or you standing, or you going in the car?
I think it depends on the context. I feel like if it gets too heated, we're leaving. But if it's not too heated, I'm not listening. I'm staying, and then we're gonna keep talking about it.
So my response to this is there's no leaving. Personally, I love my family, I love my man, and they look like one to me in this sense. And we're very close. We're gonna have to resolve it out. We're gonna have to, first of all, I would not sit down, nor would I get in the car. I would stand right there and be like, stop. Yeah. Listen. Just listen to me and try to rationalize. But yeah, the answer to this though is there is no right answer, only chaos. So you just gonna have to figure it out. I just think some females will be like, damn straight, like I'm listening to my man.
No.
I just feel like I don't want to disrespect my dad in the process. So it's a tough situation.
I'm also not the type of person, nor have I ever been, to just listen to somebody ever just because they said something. So if I don't agree with you and think it's the right move, I'm not going to do it. So just because my man said go in the car, that doesn't mean I'm going in the car.
I wouldn't do either personally. I'm not listening to none of y'all.
Yeah.
We gonna have to resolve this.
Yeah.
And just
exactly.
We gonna have to let it be that.
Yeah. I think too, your man and your dad are two really incredibly important men in your life, right? If they're your man and your dad. So y'all gonna have to figure it out and get along, because we're not about to do this.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go. We're going to do a fast round love language lightning round, right? So really quick rapid fire. Who apologizes first? You or him?
Him.
Really? In your relationship?
Yes. I don't apologize first.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. I do not apologize first.
Same.
I don't. I really don't. I'm stubborn.
If I'm in the wrong, I'll apologize. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I
never. Well, I don't apologize first. Even if I'm wrong, I'm the wrong one. But if we're both wrong, he will always apologize first. Okay, here's another one. Would you rather get flowers weekly or a surprise trip once a year?
How about a surprise trip 3 times a year? Definitely the trip, honey. Catch me outside.
Period. Okay.
What's worse, dry texter or an oversharer?
Dry texter for sure.
100%.
100%.
Dry man.
I'm so bored. Can you overshare? Talk, please. Say something.
No, now we all dry.
Okay. Last one. Do you tell your man when a guy hits on you or let it slide?
It depends. Like, there's catcallers in New York, and you're walking. Like, I'm about to call my man for every single guy that's trying to. You cute. Like, no, not for every single guy. I think it has to be like context matters in this situation. Like, is it? Maybe it's his homie. Maybe it's a friend. Maybe it's that. That's where it's like, nah, that's not cool. Like, you got to tell him. But for every single guy, especially right now we're in New York. Like, the amount of times you're just walking in somebody's catcalling. No, I'm not. If that's the case, I'm going to be calling him every 2 seconds. This is not me trying to boast or nothing. But New York men's, they're thirsty. So.
All demands.
What are your thoughts?
I definitely don't every single time, because like you said, it would just be a lot of times to call. I think, like you said, it depends on the context. If I feel like it's something that I need to make him aware of, I absolutely will. Or if it's something that was like really funny and crazy, then I'll like laugh and I'll tell him about it and be like, yo, this guy tried to talk to me. He was wild. Da, 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 da. And we'll laugh together.
Yeah. As you know, besties, we may stir the pot.
It's gonna get hot.
But trust.
You just hit the jackpot. Okay.
All right.
Make sure you like, follow, subscribe. You know where to find us. We love you.
Thank you for streaming Baddie Besties. I love you guys. And make sure you give us 5 stars.
5 stars. 5 stars.
All right. Bye.